Nowadays, most people who are on Facebook use it to either stalk their exes to find out who they're dating now,
Okay.
purchase discount Chinese-made products off the marketplace,
Wait a minute. It's starting to sound like...
or angrily scream their political beliefs in all caps while vowing to unfriend anyone who disagrees with them.
Everything that's happening in the world.
This all checks out.
Right,
This all checks out, Jeffrey.
Apparently, there are some people who still use Facebook to find love.
Are they?
I'm also in that category.
They're not in a senior center?
It could be, because that's what happened to one of our listeners, Eric.
Ooh.
So, Eric, which extremist chat group did you meet your lady in?
We met on the comment sections of a Facebook group called Gross Food.
Gross food.
Okay.
I think that is the only thing left that's fun on Facebook are the funny groups you can be part of.
That and the Brooke and Jeffrey Facebook page.
It's a lot of fun.
True. That's
Which-
a lot of fun.
Yeah, you should go follow if you
Yeah.
haven't already. But tell us, Eric, about the girl that you met. What's her name?
Samantha?
Okay.
Samantha, okay.
What's funny is that I wanted to ask first about the gross food that you both commented on.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking that.
Okay.
What was it?
Yeah, it was this chili burger, and it looked awful.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes chili is like a weird brownish.
Not a real
liquidy.
photograph-friendly food.
No.
That is definitely for sure.
Actually, Eric sent us a picture of the
Oh, he did? Is
of
that
the
what you
chili
just read
burger
out of
that
the
got them
studio?
talking.
Picture.
So here it is. I printed it out. It looks
Exactly what I
absolutely
thought.
Yeah.
It's runny
gross.
chili.
It-
That's
Yeah.
It looks like somebody took 2 buns and then reached into a porta potty, basically.
It's-
Don't say
But I
that.
will say,
I mean,
It lives up to the gross food filter that you needed to post.
Yeah.
Pretty disgusting.
How did you guys start talking about it?
She was like, "Is it bad that I want to put that in my face?" And I was like,
Oh.
$20. Can I watch?
hey,
Oh.
You guys were meant for each other.
I love it.
Because after I saw that, oh, wow, that's a visual.
I mean, I'll still eat it. It just looks gross.
So
Okay.
did you actually, parlayed that into a date?
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, we started DMing for a while, and I really did want to hang out, but she told me that she doubted I could actually watch her eat it because we live like 300 miles apart.
Oh, right. I was going to say, what are the chances you're in the same city?
Well, that's what video chat dates are for.
Yeah.
That's true.
Video chat eating this?
Is that what you guys did?
No, so we stayed friends on Facebook for a few weeks and mostly just talked about food and getting to know each other and stuff. And I was finally like, hey, what if I fly you out over my way and we try to cook the chili burger together?
Nice.
Oh,
move,
you're going to
bro.
cook that thing together?
You're
I
gonna fly
like
her
it.
out.
That's what you're thinking? I'm thinking she's going to spend a whole weekend with a stranger that she met on Facebook?
Well, she can get a hotel, or he can get her a hotel,
And
right?
they also talked for a few weeks, he said, before he made that offer, right,
Still
Eric?
like a lot of
Yeah,
time
yeah.
with one person.
But so she was kind of surprised, but she eventually said okay. And we chose the weekend to do it.
Nice.
Wow,
Okay. So you guys spent a whole weekend together.
Yeah, kind of.
What was it like when you picked her up at the airport?
Well, I offered, but she didn't want me to.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
glad she
okay.
has some safety
Is she
standards.
just trying to get or she just trying to get a
Yeah.
free weekend vacation? Did
True.
you
It
actually?
could be.
She's
But
like, I'm Ubering into the hotel. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
a lot of times we don't look our best as soon as we get off of an airplane, so
Very
maybe she
true.
needed some time to collect herself before the actual date started.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So when did you guys finally meet up?
She came over to my place, and we had the same chemistry that we had online.
Nice.
Good. That's really important, dude.
Yeah, but then the disappointment started.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
why?
Who was
Yeah.
disappointed? Both of you or
Both of us. Yeah, the recipe was just awful. So the one that we found said that you should bake the burger, like the raw
No.
meat and the chili and the cheese and everything together, all wrapped inside a tin foil.
Oh,
Oh,
that sounds so mushy and disgusting.
no wonder it
Gross.
looks so awful in the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
I mean, you're following recipes based on gross food pictures. Like, what are you expecting to get?
That was the hilarious point, right? Like, let's recreate
But
it.
why would you be disappointed? Like,
I mean, how did that turn out?
I mean, after an hour, it was a total mess. It was
Uh-huh.
horrible, and it just wasn't done. So I put it back in the oven, and we tried cooking it some more and thought we'd eat it again later. But she said it was getting late, and she should go back to her hotel.
okay.
Wow.
But I was like, you can stay over. It's all right if you want.
Sounds
But,
romantic. What a
All
way to
of
sweet
this.
talk her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, was there any
yeah.
chemistry between you two? Like, you're watching a show, nothing happened. There was no.
Yeah, there was good chemistry at the beginning of it, but like as the anticipation for this nightmare burger that we've been waiting for and talking about for weeks just rose, I just got nervous. And I didn't know what to do.
Wow. So,
Okay.
so the horrible food that you planned to make
Yeah.
was so horrible that it actually ruined the date.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
dude.
God. I mean,
That's
how-
gross emotionally as well.
Yeah.
How did
I'm
you end things
sorry.
that night?
Well, I got real nervous, and I was like, you want to play a board game? So I started pulling some out and stuff, but she wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to fly to a new city to play board games inside.
Are-
I know. I feel
Yeah,
like you should have taken
Not
her
even-
out at that point.
Yeah.
Like, shown her around.
Totally. Let's go to a real restaurant.
Yeah.
Let's get some good food.
I don't know. Playing Candyland with a stranger in his apartment could be kind of fun.
That sounds like Facebook, honestly. Like, that's what I expect.
It's full circle.
Yeah, he's like, you want to play Farmville?
I don't know.
So did you guys meet up the next day?
No, she took an early flight home, and that was it.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
dude.
Brutal. Something happened.
She even paid the change fee to make it happen.
Yeah.
You know you're
Come
desperate to get
on.
out when that happens.
So this looking kind of bleak at the moment, but
Yeah.
we've started off with worse.
Do you like her still?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I reached out. I mean, I want another chance at something that isn't going to go terrible.
Well, and you
Okay.
had chemistry. The very beginning, before you cooked, you said you felt the same chemistry. So there's something there, but you gotta find it, bro. Yes.
We're going to help you find it. We're going to
Yeah.
play a song. We'll come back, call Samantha for you, and get your second date update right after this, all right?
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, hold on. How do two people, hundreds of miles apart, have a common bond? I'll tell you how.
Sounds deep, Jeffrey.
It's through gross-looking food.
Yeah.
Because that's where they met, on a Facebook group dedicated to ugly meals.
Aw.
We're talking about Eric and Samantha. They both commented on the same chili burger, and sparks flew from there.
It's
Gross
Romantic.
sparks.
Isn't life
Yeah.
amazing that people can connect that way now?
Yeah, I actually do love that.
Just-
Any type of food
I
connection
will
is
continue to
great.
stay off Facebook.
this didn't do it for you?
No.
Well,
Flash
good.
forward.
You don't belong there.
Flash forward to their wedding, and it's like, I married this woman because we both commented on a burger that looks like it was found in an outhouse at Coachella. I love this woman.
I mean, we've
There's
had...
chili burgers all over. Everyone's eating chili burgers.
That's
You
sweet.
guys are getting way ahead of yourselves.
I
We
love
couldn't
this.
even get through one successful night.
I-
After he paid for a plane ticket, for God's
Okay,
sake.
you can focus on all the negative stuff, but I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
life is pretty great.
Oh, that's good, Jeff.
Except-
I'm imagining their 6-tier chili cake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except it might not be that great because they did try to recreate the recipe that they saw online, which took so long that Samantha left and went back to her hotel and then rebooked her flight home for the next morning.
Oh, wow.
Brooke, what's your take on this type of messy love?
Maybe she just wasn't as dedicated to gross food as you thought.
Oh.
You know,
should've
She
just
was an
dropped it.
imposter in the group.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Eric, you hear
maybe
that?
she-
You're too good for her.
Maybe she actually likes attractive food.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great conversation for like multiple weeks about it, so I think we were on the same page.
Yeah, that's true. You guys.
Just a long way for that still to be a thing, though.
Like
I
the
mean,
joke that should have ended.
Yeah. Did you connect over other things?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about a bunch of stuff over the phone and via text and stuff.
Yeah, Brooke, a bunch of stuff.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Come on,
connected
which
over
is
stuff.
another group they're in. It's
Yeah,
a bunch of
just stuff.
group.
Bunch of stuff. That's gross.
A lot of hoarders in that group.
All right. Now we're going to ask her a bunch of stuff when we call Samantha and try and get the second date update for you. All right, Eric? Here we go.
Yeah, definitely, please.
Okay.
And like, I know you guys normally do like gift cards or something, but if you could get her just a flight out, that'd be great.
Oh, dude,
Let's
not
slow
get
it down,
ahead.
Eric. Have you looked at a radio station's budget
Yeah.
lately?
Yeah, here's 300 Delta gift cards.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Let's just dial her number and see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Samantha?
Yes.
Hey, Samantha, what's up? This is Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Oh, yeah.
She may not listen. I don't
You're
know.
right.
If we're, I don't know if we're
Here's
on in
your
your
voice.
city.
Yeah.
We're on in a lot of cities,
Yeah,
Samantha.
we're a radio show. Hi.
A radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we do a segment here called a second date update. And we're trying to help one of our listeners get in touch with you after you went out really far for him. You flew 300 miles to hang out with him.
Eric called you.
Yes.
Yes.
He thinks you're fantastic.
That's so weird.
Really?
Oh.
Why is that
Weird.
weird?
I don't know. Like, it sounds like he went a long ways to make sure that you could come visit him. He played for a
Well,
plane
technically,
ticket.
she went a long
Well,
ways to visit
I
him.
know. But you guys had a big connection. Like, why would you say yes to an entire weekend with somebody if you didn't?
Oh my god, this is like really awkward to talk about just generally, but like I don't even know if you guys are real people. Like,
What?
You got us. We are robots.
That was so dorky. Yeah.
I loved it.
That
I
joke
loved
is
it. I'm
so
just saying.
bad. Only a human could have possibly come up with that.
Yeah.
We're real.
We're real, and we're seriously trying to help out one of our listeners because he's really confused after your hangout. He does not know why you ran back to your hotel and then booked a flight home the next morning.
yeah, I know, but like, did Eric tell you the story?
I don't know.
I mean, we heard about your guys are going to make a chili burger at his apartment, and it was taking way longer than expected. Started to get late. He tried pulling out some board games, and you had to go. That's all we really know.
He feels.
Well,
Oh.
I had to go because he kept asking me to stay the night, and that was the first time we met.
Right. He said he mentioned
Yeah.
that he told you he could stay, but
He kept asking me, and I was like, Eric, I don't know you. Like, this has been a nice date, and he was like pouting. He was like doing the guy thing of like, oh, but like you came out here, like I really like hanging out with you, all of that.
yeah,
Come
he was
on.
making you feel guilty about it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't even know you. Like you,
Yeah.
almost like you invited me here under false pretenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's understandable.
We did not know that he made you feel that way. And honestly, I don't
Yeah.
know if Eric realizes he made you feel that way either. But we can ask him right now because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, hey, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I was just trying to be hospitable. And it's not like
Yeah,
I was
well, Eric,
saying we had
the
to do
fact
anything.
that I wasn't like answering your text after should say something.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right.
Cool. All right. Good,
That's
good
it.
phone call,
Bye.
everybody.
Phone call's over.
I mean, it's hard. Eric, you're not a man of many words.
Uh-uh.
Maybe you should have like talked to her more. I mean, maybe that's why she felt uncomfortable because the only thing that was coming out of your mouth was that question over and over again.
Were you drinking that night? Maybe you forgot that you asked that question.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that rude to offer someone to not have to go drive their rental car around a city they don't know.
Yeah, but I said that I didn't want to stay. So I'm actually really glad I got a hotel because what kind of position would that put me in, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you paid for your own hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I had a spare bedroom for you. I guess I didn't really go into the details about everything, but probably should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
always,
I mean,
bro.
I wouldn't even have done that. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I'm like single, going into a new city that I don't know, and then like it would have been different if we were like boyfriend girlfriend, like officially dating, but we weren't, and this was just like a first time thing.
Okay, well, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Oh, no.
No, Eric.
I don't think that was what she
No.
meant.
He's kidding, guys.
I gotta say,
Although
Let
it
him
is
finally
a good
joke.
question. Do you have an answer for him, Samantha?
what? No, stop it.
Not like that. I'm not going to do that over the
Yeah.
radio.
Oh,
I'm
what-
not stopping you.
sorry. The
Samantha,
radio move
I
wasn't
don't-
good. Maybe you should text her the question.
I don't think that he was purposely trying to make you feel uncomfortable. But Eric, I do think if you're going to invite a woman into your city, you have to go the extra mile to make sure she feels safe and that she feels comfortable.
Coming from someone who has offered and flown girls out to cities, okay, you always
Humble brag.
make sure they know they have a hotel.
No
they never
expectations.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. You do your thing, and it's all about communication.
Show them that gesture. Take the front door off of the hinge just so that they know you can get out whenever you want. It is wide open.
I mean, Sam, maybe it just didn't cross his mind. You know, like guys don't have to think about that when they go into new
That's
cities
true.
to meet people.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like I've just totally screwed the pooch on this one, and there's no real recovery. But I mean, I'd still like to have a second chance.
Was that a sorry I heard in there?
I heard something about pooch screwing, but let's call it sorry.
I'm sorry, no, this is just too weird. I feel like it doesn't make sense to like have strangers I've never met speaking for him.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
it is one of those sayings. You got to go with your gut on this, and that's what your gut's
Yeah.
telling you.
Well, I just don't want this potential relationship to go down in flames because so few people in this world actually bond over gross food.
There's a whole page for it,
bunch of
Jeffrey. It
Facebook
seems
people.
like there's like hundreds of thousands of
Yeah,
people
but how
into
many of
it.
them actually fall in love?
Yeah, that's
None,
true.
apparently. They didn't either.
We wanted it to be one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to try a meatball shake that I saw with her, but
No, Eric. I think we're done here.
Well, hold
Yeah.
on, Samantha, because we would offer to pay for that meatball shake
No.
on your second date.
I
if
think
you-
I can afford to make a meatball shake on my own.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
didn't
right.
know we were talking to Moneybag Samantha. over
That's a
there.
girl who makes her own meatballs, Jeffrey. All right.
Excuse me.